Alright, welcome everyone to PUGs Dota 2 General. Alright, and they're just gonna get right into it, banning Treant, banning techies, and man, I should have given myself more time to warm up. Alright though, Willow ban. It's a pretty good ban. Willow has lots of disables, very strong support, very fast attack time. And I am still not 100% familiar with either of these teams, so I'm not really sure what what heroes they like to pick a lot, but I just know that the person on their team likes to pick Timbersaw. Alright. Warlock band. I think that's his name. With the golems. Very good for pushing. I wonder if we're going to see a Terror Blade ban, because we saw lots of Terror Blade last week. Almost won in every single game. And, I mean, he's a cool hero and all. I just kind of want to see if we'll get anything different. Be pretty interesting to see what's going on. But so far, I have no indication of what they're going to pick for carries. Tinker ban. Are they starting their series of banning only mid laners? That's what they did last time. It was not last week because there was no PUGs last week, but 2 weeks ago they banned a lot of mid laners, so I guess they don't like whoever plays mid lane. But for the most part, it's been support bans minus techies. But he's available in captain's mode now, which means we have to ban him now. Easy. It's pretty sound logic. Bounty Hunter, pretty good first pick, good roamer, and good against people with invisibility, as long as you can keep them tracked. So, I wonder if that's a hard read for them picking Ricky or some invisibility heavy hero. Well, we'll just have to see what they pick. Vengeful Spirit. Just good support picks all around. We saw a lot of Venge last time, 2 weeks ago, and it's just a very good hero all around. Very strong stun, so it's really good support in the laning phase.
10 seconds remaining.
Whereas as you transition to the team fight later in the game, sometimes you just wish you had a longer stun. But still a very good hero with Swap and Vengeful Aura. We'll see what they pick. I also should have probably grabbed water. before starting this, I kind of just went in, no warm up. I was like, you know, I got this this music overlay working. I made a playlist with music. I got to show what's playing. I was like, damn, I'm feeling so slick, like looking real nice here, real professional. The one-man stream, one-man camera, one-man cast, one man doing everything. And sure, I should have probably invited other people to come cast with me, but nah, it's fine. I got this. See, I can one-man carry this casting. It gives me twice as much time to practice. If you get two people talking, that's only half the time, half the game casting. So solo cast puts more pressure on myself, but also allows me more practice. And while I was saying that, we do see a Tusk pick. Again, great roamer. And so far, I still don't know what ideas they have in mind with Disruptor. The Thrall pick. Thrall is very good. Or, sorry, Disruptor. His name was Thrall in Warcraft 3. And but very good, as you can just disrupt after swaps, or disrupt, or sorry, glimpse, my bad. Glimpse after snowball and glimpse after swap. I'm not sure if they have anything in mind, like I said, but just very value picks, essentially. Like, they don't need a lot of synergy, they're just very strong. Those are the kind of support picks I think that they're going for, at least what it seems like here. Which is probably part of the reason why they banned Willow. I know there's one person that mains Willow, but banning Willow is still a good option because she has so much disable. So much disable. I wonder if, like, at Valve, Ice Frog was like, you know what we need? It's like, there's not a hero with enough disables. Like, we need more stuns, we need more roots, we need more of everything. Alright, we do see a sniper ban, perhaps banning it, not letting Vince play it, because he did play it last time. And a Quat ban, so another mid laner ban. And then they have an OD ban too, so not really I hear
10 seconds remaining.
You know you had to do it to them. Yep. I guess that was in response to the sniper ban. Alright, let's see what they choose though. Now we are starting to get into some of the more fun picks. I mean, supports are fun, but we have one support, one roamer, one roamer. So I mean, it's kind of expected for the teams to pick supports first. So let's just hope they don't. Let's just hope they don't third pick anti-mage again. That's that's not something that you want to do. Oh my gosh! Don't no commentary curse, please. No commentary curse, please. Don't pick anti-mage. I mean, you could pick them, but just don't pick them as the third option, because that gives your opponents ample time to counterpick you. Alright. They have... So let me think. I actually don't know what roles the different players play on their teams. So I can't point to like Lone and be like, oh, he plays the... Well, I know he plays probably carry, but for the rest of the people on their team, I don't know if they play support or what kind of position they like to play. Timber Saw, so... Like I said, that was pretty expected. So that's their 3, 4, and their 5, so they just need a mid laner and a carry.
10 seconds remaining.
And are they going to pick their 3? Wonder, oh, Lifestealer might be a fun hero this game, because they have the Tusk for strength, and then they have the Timber Saw, and then if you just, Omni Knight, nice, very solid pick, but I think Lifestealer might actually be pretty good if they continue to pick kind of a beefier lineup, especially because, you just rage, and then suddenly it's like, hey, you can't, like, hit me with any of this. I think Walrus Punch might go through a spell immunity. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to double check. But for the most part, you just rage up and then like you're good. And it seems kind of like silly, but you can also buy a BKB on Lifestealer I mean, it's a good item. It gives you strength, gives you damage, gives you spell immunity. Spell immunity is essential. It's the counterplay to almost everything in the game. And it's so good. People call it the boring king bar instead of black king bar. But it's actually not that bad on Lifestealer, depending on how much lockdown they have, or kind of like disables, how much stuff you want to be ignoring, essentially.
Dire team pick.
Alright, what do they got here? Terrorblade. That was also expected. Not trying to sound super anticlimactic here, but I was kind of expecting the Terrorblade pick because we were seeing it a lot. He is a very strong hero. Sunder is incredibly overpowered, and he's just really good at pushing towers. And then immediately picking Troll afterwards, which is, Troll's a good hero.
10 seconds remaining.
But Timber's just going to be getting a lot of reactive armor with the Troll Fervor. I can never remember some of the names of these spells. I know what they do. So, I guess it's just down to picking 2 mid laners. And they also just banned a bunch more mid laners. Banning TA, banning Dragon Knight.
Radiant team pick.
Visage. Ooh, interesting. That'll be a fun one to watch. I don't see a lot of Visage normally, but he's pretty cool. A very unique kid, so I like watching Visage. I think that's an awesome pick. But we'll see what they do.
10 seconds remaining.
This is
5 seconds.
pretty heavy on the support. I know Visage is normally sometimes played as a support, but I guess in this game he's going to be played more as a carry, being put in the mid lane here. And then we'll have Troll, and then we'll have Omni Knight in the off lane. They'll have Bounty Hunter roam and Disruptor safe lane, which is what I'm thinking here. So, unless they want to do some sort of gimmicky, like Omni Knight goes Radiant kind of build, but I've never really seen those work out too well. So, like I said, we'll see. And their team just has like, if they pick like a really strong mid laner, they would have a lot more carry. Yeah, Storm Spirit. This is gonna be pretty spooky. They got all that carry. They got the Storm Spirit, Terrorblade, and then Timber. So a lot of Bloodstones, Timber, and Storm Spirit. So I think this Troll wants the Fusel Blade. It'll work out magnificently for him. The Fusel Blade's always been a really strong item. Gives you agility and intelligence. So and he is an agility hero, so he'll benefit greatly from it. They'll have a slow, which is also something that would be very nice to have. They did rework it a couple months ago, so it's not like you can't upgrade it, but still, I think it's incredible. Alright. Yeah, so for the Dire, it seems like they are going to run, Radiant. I already talked about the Dire. So Timber is going to be off. They'll have Storm mid. They'll have Venge and Terrorblade. Oh my. Give me 1 sec here. My cursor is not staying in my game, so my cursor keeps going off screen.
That's more like it.
Oh no. Oh my god, this is actually so, I can't scroll to the right because my cursor keeps going off my monitor. Oh please, I don't want to restart my game for this. This is, oh my god. I wonder if there's a way I can fix this. Well, fuck. Get a fast computer, let's restart this shit real fucking fast here. Alright, I'm really sorry about this delay. And I'm probably gonna get messages too, like, Rock, what's up? Why'd you fucking leave? Well, it's because Dota's being gay. Hopefully we can get this up and running within 30 seconds. Because if there's any fighting going on, I certainly don't want to miss that. Dota2.exe is not responding. Nice, reconnect. You know, if I was smart, I would put this game on my SSD. but it's only 128 gigs. I don't have the most space. Alright, cool. No first bloods. I didn't miss anything here. So what do we have here? Pretty standard items for this bounty hunter. And then, oh, I gotta turn off Steam messages here. Alright, let's see. What else? Anything out of the ordinary here in terms of itemization? Seems like pretty standard stuff. Omni Knight loading up on those heals. Can't possibly have enough already. Alright. And it seems like my cursor's still bugged. Incredible. Okay. I guess we're just going to have to cope with the circumstances here. Alright. There is also an airplane going over my house. My apologies if I stay silent right here. A lot of fighting going on right now in this tri-lane. Ooh, getting first blood. A tri-lane losing first blood. Interesting. That was not something I was expecting here. But, I mean, they made it work out for them. Holy shit. Actually, is there a... I'm sorry, I need to check to see if there's an option for keeping my cursor on screen. Game, wonder if I just put in full screen instead of borderless window here, if that would fix it. My apologies for messing up so much here in the early game. Oh, it's still leaving the screen, and I've also dropped my frame rate incredibly. Oh my god, I'm now at 50 FPS instead of 100. Holy shit! Wow, this was absolutely a mistake. There's always the comedy aspects of things here, boys.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna actually assign this back because it's visibly laggy on my screen, and I can hear fighting going on. I'm missing some action here. Omni Knight trying to go in by himself, getting caught by the ice shards. And those ice shards nerfs still not going to make a difference because he's going to get taken out too quickly to be able to get out of there alive. I guess maybe getting baited by Bounty Hunter thinking, hey guys, we can fight this. But no, he's not going to be able to fight it. Bounty Hunter's like, yo, I can't help you there. Alright. That seems to be a little bit better now. Cool. I still haven't fixed the cursor issue, but we will live with it. I wonder if I can use arrow keys to move my camera. I'll plug into my Xbox controller and we can move the camera like that. Perfect. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, I don't think this is going to be that hard of a lane for Timbersaw. The only real magic damage they have... Oh man, I missed a kill middle. How bad of me. But it seems like... Actually, we can... Can we go back? I don't think we can. Probably just a bounty hunter gank here. But so as I was saying a second ago, with the Timbersaw, just... The only real magic damage they have is the Thunder Strike, sorry. And it's mostly just physical damage. So Timbersaw should just be able to armor up and then regen everything. So they're throwing out all this damage here, trying as hard as they can to kill him. Oh, barely misses the Timber Chain. They might actually be able to catch him here. Getting the slow off. There's not really anywhere he can run. He's chaining towards their own tower, and they seem to have given up on chasing him, letting him pop his own healing salve, and not even canceling it. I don't understand. Getting full HP again here. Really? Okay. Sorry about that, I was closing my window. But let's see if they were trying to make a gank here, hopping bottom. I think they're trying to get really aggressive, get a lot of damage on this Tusk. This Tusk is just kind of sitting here trying to help them tri-lane, not really going for any roaming ganks here, as we saw the Bounty Hunter go mid to kill this Storm Spirit. And I think the While the Omni Knight is very weak by himself, we want to see the Bounty Hunter rotate more to make stuff happen in the middle lane here. As the rest of the lanes are fine by themselves. So as we see, or as I say that, like he can read my mind or something, or maybe read my stream, he walks to the middle lane, waiting patiently for this Timbersaw, but we do see the Tusk rotate, so maybe the Tusk is trying to think like, hey guys, I want to go for a gank, and then the Tusk comes in. Oh, right as the Bounty Hunter leaves, this could be really bad for Visage. Coming, oh, okay, he comes in, says, sup Visage, doesn't snowball. Just here to say hi. Trying to fight these bats by himself, taking a lot of damage for it. Actually, almost dying. And let's see if he leaves or gets back. Should he stay or should he go? That is the question that he has to answer right now. And he's going to go do the walk of shame all the way back to base to get those brown boots. Oh man, feels bad. And then Disruptor, are you going in? You're just Warden. What are you up to? Actually, I do wonder if I can use my Xbox controller. Let me try this right now. Alright. Oh, is that a fight I spy? Not really. Well, you see the Timbersaw trying to take jungle camps. I'm not really sure why. Maybe he's trying to stop a block here. But the Disruptor does get the last hit on that hard creep. It's giving him a little nice bit of cash. And not letting the Timber have any, which is probably what he wants here. And Timbersaw just walking up to the troll, not even caring. Man. With that reactive armor, there's absolutely nothing this troll can do. But we'll see if anything happens mid here. Bounty Hunter's come up and get the crit on him, get the stun, and he's gonna ball lightning into safety under tower. And Bounty Hunter's not gonna run away, he's gonna stay in. I think he really wants this kill here. I missed a kill in the bottom lane. It's very hard for Omni Knight to support himself in a tri-lane, especially against Vengeful Spirit and Tusk. You have the stun from the snowball, you have the blocking from the ice shards, and then you have the armor reduction to further make yourself too weak, and then the stun and damage from magic missile. And then actually looking for wards finds instead a Bounty Hunter, getting him kind of caught out, getting him weak, getting him blocked with the ice shards, and this is going to be the end of our Bounty Hunter, getting the heals just in time, and they do lose vision, putting the ult out. I'm not really sure about the timing of the Guardian Angel, but still gonna leave this Bounty Hunter alive. Omni Knight looking, hunting, he wants kills. I guess the safety of his teammates is always more important. Better to be safe than sorry, as they say. And I'm still annoyed that I cannot scroll to the right of my screen here. Well, I guess the Bounty Hunter said, wish you the best of luck. I'm gonna head back to mid. Really worried about this Storm Spirit getting farmed here, pushing him under tower, getting a lot of tower damage in by 10 minutes. They might actually be able to take the tower. Oh, Storm Spirit just jumping right in on this Visage, who's so weak. Getting the kill on him. Doesn't even care that he has no mana left. He's just going to be able to scare this Bounty Hunter off. And man, that is unfortunate. Getting a little too cocky on the middle of the tower. Taking too much damage. The Omni Knight, speaking of getting too cocky here, the Omni Knight getting stunned. But luckily Repel saving him from getting chain stunned to death. A little poorly timed on Radiant's part, as they can, before letting Omni Knight even repel, they can just chain stun to death. Just the snowball, the magic missile, and the ice shards is enough to just keep him in the Terrorblade's hands, letting Terrorblade just deal all the damage. But we see Terrorblade almost level 6. This is going to get really scary for Omni Knight. He does have Sunder now, and Sunder does pierce spell immunity, so while Repel is good, it's not going to save him here. And this Timbersaw is also getting caught out here, trying to get very aggressive.
is under attack.
popping his second salve.
Double damage.
Alright, we see Tusk with DD heading back towards bottom, and I wonder if... Let's see, what level are you, Tusk? You're level 4. You're not quite close to that 6, that very powerful Walrus Punch. And I still can't scroll to the right. And the Sunder does come out after getting stunned. He repels himself, but it's not going to matter, as he already got the Sunder off. That full HP restore allows him to keep landing and get an easy kill on the Omni Knight. How unfortunate. That is quite an overpowered spell.
Dire's bottom tower is
Nice
under
courier,
attack.
Bounty Hunter. What courier is that? Nice, that is a nice courier.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom
So,
tower
Timber,
is
at
under
this point,
attack.
he's doing whatever he wants. He says, I got my mana boots. I can just walk in our tower. I don't care. I have armor. I have regen. That is a disgusting 25 health regen. 30. 30. 38. Oh my god. Literally, I could do whatever I want, Mom. Because he has 66% physical resist. Just look at him. That is quite an easy lane for the Timber Saw. And I'm surprised he didn't go for a Quelling Blade. It is a bit tricky at times for a troll to get denies in ranged form due to his relatively low base damage, but Timber has even lower
Radiant's
base
bottom
damage,
tower is under attack.
so it is tricky. And there's also the fact that Timber Saw is melee. So this where did there you are, Disruptor. Going mid, waiting patiently for your Visage, while your Visage decides to help take the bottom tower. Omni Knight creating a lot of space here, but don't forget that Sunder can go through Repel here, so don't feel too safe. Pulling out Guardian Angel to save himself, but does not get the Bounty Hunter in the Guardian Angel, and he got picked off by the Storm Spirit, who rotates from mid. It's unfortunate for him here, coming right in and getting the Omni Knight as well, getting him slowed, but the stuns coming out nicely, one after another, getting the Visage, or sorry, getting the Terrorblade back, but staying a little too far. Omni Knight, luckily, with that clutch heal, taking on the Terrorblade before he can even Sunder here. And this Visage fighting to his last breath, barely getting all his damage out. And then we have the Disruptor rotating from mid lane here, getting the Static Storm out, disrupting him back in the Static Storm. Is he going to be able to kill him? Yes, probably, because we still have those Visage birds. And that was quite a turn. I was not expecting it to go so well for the Dire team. And I still can't scroll to the right because my cursor just... Look at this. Look at this. My cursor just goes off onto my right monitor, so I can't... When these fights happen, they start going towards the right, I just think, no, I can't see what's going on. I will have to look into fixing this problem. Look at this! What is... They were just dancing with each other. There's nothing this troll could do! I mean, he could put on melee form and just try to get bashes. Do bashes. Yeah, bash add bonus 40 damage, but really, how much is that gonna make a difference here? We do have the Visage and the Bounty Hunter here, all just for the Timber Saw, but it seems like they collectively just don't care about his existence, because they know they just can't hurt this man. Look at him. Look at him, he's just dancing around. He's like, just stun me, I don't care. Ay ay ay. But, let's see here. Storm Spirit. He might try to come top here to help out his Timber Saw, but we also have another rotation from the Disruptor, and Static Storm's almost going to be ready, so if we can get a glimpse onto this Storm Spirit, trapping him in the static field, that's going to be very bad news. And the Disruptor pick is going to be very strong, very important for this matchup against the Storm Spirit, because it's going to be what the difference is. Storm Spirit charging right and getting the initiate, getting the grab onto the Troll World, and he's just going to run away with his life, barely making it alive in this, the kinetic field, sorry, just barely keeping this, the Timber Saw away, doesn't even Timber Chain out of the kinetic field, but we do see the Timber Saw pick up some kills onto the Visage, and the Bounty Hunter is going to get the return on the Storm Spirit, but the Disruptor says, no, I'm not done. He's going to glimpse the Timber Saw back in, and the Omni Knight coming in with the Repel, or the Purification, the Pure Damage, says, yo, you got all the armor, but I don't care, I got Pure Damage, and that's exactly what they needed. And the Omni Knight's just going to continue on, getting that kill, just whacking away with his hammer. He doesn't even have his GPM yet. He says, I don't care. This fight's not done yet. Oh my gosh, this man's insane! Look at this man, you can't kill this man! He's just like, I got my teammates, dude. I got this kinetic field. You're trapped. You're trapped here with me. You're not getting away. God damn. Wow, that was a pretty good fight. Right.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So I will wonder if there's going to be a pause. I will have to restart my game, or I will have to figure out how to use an Xbox controller to move the camera around. That sounds like fun. I'm not gonna lie. To use an Xbox controller, I have it plugged in here, but it doesn't work natively. So I think there's a reason why Valve probably set it up so you can't use an Xbox controller with Dota. I don't think that is an optimal way to play a MOBA. Just saying. That's probably why it doesn't work. But anyway, right here, we see the Radiant just walking in to get the Timber Saw to have all the armor, all the health regen, be able to tank the tower fire. Just walk right in, and they are going to be trying to take the tower here. And the Dire doesn't really want to fight. Even though the fight went pretty well for them last time, they just don't want to commit that amount of players to 4 top. But maybe I think they're trying to get the other tower here on the bottom. But Storm Spirit's really trying to go in on this Omni Knight. And Omni Knight, wow, getting a lot more damage than I thought he would be able to do with the Purification Pure damage. The Storm Spirit, oh, barely just out of mana. Can't get the return with the Overload. My god, I cannot remember names. And Timber Saw actually teleporting bottom, Timber chaining in, missing Chakram, and letting Omni Knight go with his life. Wow. That is sad. Oh, Bounty Hunter. You just revealed yourself. The Star Spirit's pinging you out. He has the ward there. Oh my gosh, is the ward gonna expire? Is this... Oh my... 1 second left on that ward! Wow, what is that timing? That was insane. Don't do that. Oh my god. Vince, when you come back and watch this, that is gonna be the hardest tilter. Wow, that was quite something. Yeah, you should not have picked up the ward like that, because, or sorry, not the ward. You should not have picked up the rune with the Sword Spirit right there, because he's gonna know that, like, when it just disappears that someone picked it up, and you just chose the wrong path because they had a sentry right there, and the Venge is gonna put another sentry in the same spot. It's like, you know, we gotta kill with this, so might as well do it again because we'll just get another kill here. And Timber continuing to be cocky, just walking under the tower, doing whatever he wants. Like, I don't care. Glimpse me. I can take this damage. But we do see more rotations. The Disruptor and the Visage both coming bottom. Oh man, the PM. I can't believe I missed that one. Storm Spirit in the top. Ouch, my ears, thank you. Challenging that troll to 1v1. So, the Timber is going to be able to see those birds pulling all the creeps out of the camp. And walking away like, you know, I don't think I want to fight 3 bottom. I don't think that's a good idea for me. Especially when we don't have the tower. There's no way for my teammates to rotate. But maybe this Terrorblade is going to come back in and fight. The kill yourself to jungle creeps to Sunder true combo. Look at him go. Who's mid right now? Omni Knight. This kid. Dude, if he takes a wrong step over here, he's gonna get killed. But I guess, as juicy as that Sunder looks, I think he's just gonna play it safe and go right back to base. Oh, Timber catching up the Disruptor, getting glimpsed. Oh, but he doesn't care, just gonna zip right in, using up all his mana, getting the kill on the Disruptor here. And the Omni Knight's not gonna be able to respond at all. Not be able to protect this poor Disruptor. Let's see, how are your items coming along? You have a Kaya, and you are about 2,000 gold away from the Bloodstone. Is Timber Let's see, does Timber have any plans of building a Bloodstone? I guess maybe, but for now, Yule's. Yule's is very strong, very high mana regen and movement speed, which is very useful in Timber because he's not very fast. He has Timber Chain, but those robot legs were not made for walking. Look at those stubby ass legs. At any rate, here we see a swap coming out, and then we have the Tusk snowballing in, but he's gonna get killed for the snowball right away by that Storm Spirit, just zipping right in, expending all of his mana to get these kills, which is what he should be doing. As soon as that Bloodstone comes out, though, man, that's gonna be scary, because then when he zips, he's not gonna be losing all of his mana. And right now, what is your score, Storm Spirit? You are 5-2. I guess it says right here when I select the year. That's cool. 5-2 with 3 assists. So with the Bloodstone and the fact that he's not dying much, it's going to be quite the problem here. And let's see, is Troll on his way to building a defuse a battle fury? I guess that makes sense.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know about that. I mean, Battle Fury is good for farming and shit, but I mean, you could opt for a Mjolnir or Maelstrom. Maelstrom is usually pretty good for ranged heroes when they farm, or if they want to farm fast because the lightning procs. And with your ranged form, you can get a lot of procs out to your really high attack speed. I know Troll spends more time in melee form, so you might argue, oh, well, I can get more cleave damage in, but I think as far as damage goes, I believe that like you could get more damage out of a Maelstrom.
Just what I need.
But maybe he thought it was superfluous, that he's like, I don't need attack speed. Why would I need attack speed? I can just get this item that gives me damage.
A gift from the
Who knows? We'll see if it pays off. Battle Fury is basically saying, I think this game's going to last for a really long time, and I'm going to need to get a lot of farm to survive for how long it lasts. And Timbersaw. Oh, yes, there's the Bloodstone on the Storm Spirit. Timbersaw actually getting caught out here for once. Wow. It takes a lot of magic damage to kill that man. Get a little cocky there. Storm Spirit thinking, well, I got all this armor. I'm fine. But, nope. Your armor don't mean shit to Static Storm. That is a lot of magic damage. And it's the silence, so you can't escape. You're stuck. No Timber Chain. Timbersaw here with his Bloodstorm looking to work out these charges even higher than what he has. Omni Knight's gonna answer with Repel, but oh shit, we are seeing the Radiance Omni Knight. Oh man, this is gonna be fun one to watch. He did get the Midas early game. I did not catch that. I have not been paying enough attention to these items here. And the Storm Spirit barely finding. Man, dude, this sucks. Like, his Bounty Hunter is like, he's playing pretty well, but he's just barely getting caught up by these Sentry Wards. Maybe he just needs to go buy a gem and just go deward everything. He is trying to save up to buy Guardian Greaves right now, but if you do want to go take the route of dewarding, it's a nice looking payday for you. Alright, and then they're just going to be coming right in here with the Sunder, getting all that health down to the Omni Knight, not letting him be able to get his ult out at all. He's not going to be able to save the Disruptor. Oh, Disruptor's actually going to be able to get out. I thought Guardian Angel was going to be necessary there, but they do not want to fight this at all, and they leave so much space for the Turtle Mage to be able to mow down these towers, and with the refreshed HP from the Sunder. Bounty Hunter, man. Feels bad. You have to be pretty careful there. Knowing they have so much detection. Is anybody on the team carrying Dust here? Yes, Venge and Tusk both have Dust, so gotta be careful of that one.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I need to turn off Steam notifications. So right now, let's see where everyone is. Troll. Still farming away, but you're quite underleveled compared to their Storm Spirit, who I believe is level 19? 17. Same thing. But a lot of high level players in your team. Let's take a look at the XP graph. Where is that? Omni Knight, actually the most XP per minute. Wow. Let's look at not current gold per minute. Omni Knight. Oh my god. That's so much more than the troll. Holy crap. This troll, I'm sorry, but like, man, you need to play catch up right now. Like, is this Omni Knight just gonna be like the super hard carry? You better not hope on that, because I don't think that would be the most optimal play, but we'll see.
I almost trust you.
Yeah, using that battle very good wave clear. They kind of need to keep things pushed out and kind of out of their hair at the moment here. Troll is gonna be very strong with pushing towers. I guess maybe that's what the battle fury is for. You can clear waves really quickly, and then once you clear the waves, you can use fervor to get damage on the tower. But oh man, forgetting the Storm Spirit has Electric Vortex and canceling that TP here, leaving the Visage to his doom. Those birds are not going to be able to stun his way out of it.
Here I am.
Oh shit. Storm Spirit charging right in, seeing that Disruptor fading from invisibility. Oh my god, Disruptor, what are you doing? Walking right into the Static Remnants, revealing yourself. Monk S Omega. Yeah. You knew that he would figure out where you are. But you would also think that the Storm Spirit would be carrying dust. But, you know. Oh shit. Recall him all the way back there. Doesn't even care. He's going to be charging right back in, getting in on this troll, and just doing whatever he wants. And I still can't scroll to the right. Okay, now he, it seems like dust got used, but from the Tusk, not from him. Oh, but he's going to get caught out for it, getting glimpsed and then denying himself, saying, close. Oh my god, the BM, these kids.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Suicide is not a joke. He's right. But we'll see. Timber saying, you know, we have a Terror Blade for pushing towers, but nah, I can do that myself here. I'm just gonna walk right in, and no glimpse on. Oh man, I'm being assaulted by voice lines. Is this the Dota Plus future that Gaben imagined? Oh, Omni Knight. You're strong, but what are you doing? That's a lot of magic damage. You're not gonna live this one. Omni Knight, no. Man, you're a good hero. You just don't have the damage to kill these people. Like, this man has so much armor. He has blade mail. And it's just like, there's nothing you can do to hurt him. Your radiance damage is not going to be able to burn him for enough. It is magic damage, but he has a lot of HP regen. 40 health regen. It's almost entirely negating the radiance burn right there. That's ridiculous. Alright, actually, now that we're in kind of a lull here in between battles, I wonder if there's a way I can enable controller here. Is there a console command for it? Oh, I know in other games or other Valve games it's exec 360 config or something. Actually, let me see if there is a option, or would be, yeah, hotkeys.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Is there a
attack.
camera pan? I should have done this at a time, to be honest. Anyways, we see the Timbersonic going in and trying to hit the inner base towers and getting caught out, actually. There's a lot of damage. Troll, he has a blade mail. You're hurting yourself, all kinds. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. The walrus punch coming out. I thought he died there, but I forgot they had GA. I was like, holy shit, you're nuts just walking in.
Dire's top
But
tower
I guess
is under attack.
Tusk could have actually got him if he just snowballed or used ice shards. Walrus Punch was not the right option there. Maybe he thought it was like I did. It's Timber. Timber, I mean, you're strong, but you're not as strong as you were at the laning phase where you could tango with the Troll Warlord and just have both you guys ignore each other. And that's... They finally got a lot of magic damage coming online. They have the Disruptor with his kinetic field, and they have Visage with his Grave Shadow. Omni Knight! Omni Knight, dude! Stop walking in by yourself like that. Oh, this is sad, Omni Knight. Let's take a look at the gold per minute. 500 GPM, that's pretty high. I know he does have the talent for it, but it's still... It's not going to be a perfect 90 GPM because it only comes online after you reach level 10. So, like, even without the 90 GPM, he would still probably have a higher GPM than the Troll Warlord. So it just goes to show that he's actually getting a lot of farm, but the Terror Blade and the Storm Spirit are sitting very nicely in first place in terms of gold. In terms of that money. And we can see it by items too. We have the Orchid, the Bloodstone, the Kaya. Basically everything the Story Spirit can want. And after he gets that BKB, there's no stopping him with Static Storm unless Disruptor gets Ags. I feel like Ags is pretty necessary here. I mean, sure you have items like Manta, you have drums, but you really want to stop Storm Spirit from activating his BKB. If you can get him in static field before he pops BKB, he's dead. Like, there's no doubt about it. But I guess the thing is that Storm Spirit's going to be initiating fights with BKB because you can actually use items while you're in your zip here. So, as you saw there, when the Storm Spirit just jumped right on the Visage, as you zip with Ball Lightning, you are invulnerable, and you can buffer an Orchid, so you can actually cast Orchid while you're in the Ball Lightning form, like that, like right exactly right there. And because they had the detection, they were able to get that Troll, which is kind of dumb, not gonna lie. The fact that you can cast while in Ball Lightning. I'd be okay with like buffering the input, so like it happens as soon as you finish, but you will be able to do that with BKB. So with BKB, you can pop it while he's zipping, and then right when he comes out of the zip, he'll have a spell immunity. There's surely nothing that they'll be able to do. Unless, like I said, the Disruptor gets Ags, and he somehow doesn't pop BKB while in Ball Lightning. That would certainly get him, but he just has so much damage. Not really much they can do about it. They have the Disruptor for the catch, but they don't have a lot of damage themselves. This Troll keeps getting bursted down. He did not really get optimal farm. Went for a Battle Fury, but was not really able to farm as he didn't really have a lot of map control in their jungle. And the Omni Knight actually becoming the damage. Going for an Octarine Core. Sorry if I sound so confused. It's been... I honestly, like, the last time I played Omni Knight was like a lot before 7.0. So it was a lot of just playing Omni Knight in the safe lane. But as you can see, Omni Knight has changed quite a lot now. Putting Omni Knight in the off lane, as he is very strong there. But the reason why I was a little perplexed by Octarine Core is sometimes, you know, you normally see Ags to make your ult a lot stronger. But maybe, I don't know what cooldown reduction that you're going to want. Is he going to want cooldown reduction on the GA, or is it the Purification? Maybe he's using the Purification for the damage. I guess we'll see if he goes, what he chooses for his 25 talent. It really will explain to me what he's doing here. And I just keep yapping away, and as I say that, that poor bounty hunter, only at low level 14, I guess that's the life that you choose when you play a roamer. I mean, just look at the Venge and the Tusk, they're both 14, 15. That support roamer life, this solo level. And just dying instantly, this Storm Spirit. So, they do have a really strong amount of pushing power right now. Oh, actually seeing this Disruptor as you're trying to go D-ward, jumping right out of the Roche pit. It's like, hey guys, I'll be right back for a second. Using up all his mana to just quickly get the kill on the Disruptor. And with that, they're going to have the Aegis. And they'll be able to walk right in here and go in for this push. They're actually saying GG already. So, are they actually calling GG to surrender, or is he just accepting the fact that the situation is awfully dire? Haha. Oh man. Report me, please. Man, this feels so weird just dragging the box around the minimap. I normally use the minimap a lot to reposition camera, but not like this. Not when you can't scroll to the right. What are you doing, Timber? What actually are you doing? They have backdoor protection. This troll break. Oh, finally with this. I saw that earlier, but I didn't mention that the Silver Edge is going to be able to absolutely demolish the Timber Song with the break here, removing his passive, and the Timber Song is going to do a lot of damage. Almost actually dying with it. Troll's going to say, you know, I don't really care. I'm going to go for this Tusk instead. And the Sunder comes out on the Troll Warlord, not really reducing his HP by much. And they are just going to go right in, Machine Gun Terrorblade, taking out this Omni Knight. And I can't scroll to the right, so I'm missing action here. Storm Spirit zipping frantically to save his life. And will get killed, but that is an Aegis, so he will stay alive here. Going back up to respawn, help out his Terrorblade, cleaning up the rest of the supports here, earning himself a nice triple, working his way towards Quadra kill. Damn, and that is their entire team dead. He still has 21 Bloodstone charges here, so even if he dies again, yeah, there's the GG calls. And after a wipe that ban, that really can't salvage it. So while we are in between matches, I will go back to playing music and trying to fix my game, because I don't know why this just happened as soon as I started streaming. I don't know if there's something that happened with OBS, but I will fix this momentarily. So back to music.
Here comes the axe.
So
Let's go.
It seems the problem is fixed now after restarting Dota and Steam.
Prepare for battle.
So I think
To the enemy.
camera work will be better next game. Alright, cool.
There is no demon axe.
Dire team Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Dire team pick.
Alright. So, second round. And we have Techie's banned immediately.
Radiant team pick.
So I guess now that Techie's is in captain's mode, people don't want to play against him. Alright, sorry I keep all timing out. People are sending me messages in Discord. So Willow ban again.
10 seconds.
Like I mentioned in the past round, Willow is a strong hero.
5 seconds remaining.
And we have a bounty hunter pick, but instead for the opposite
Dire
team.
team pick.
So maybe it's just like, they're like, hey, watch this, I'm going to show you how to play bounty. I feel like a lot of picks like that are either them picking really strong heroes, or just kind of like BM picks, and I don't know what the pick is here.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, line pick. Lion. I love playing with the Lion as my support. Just so good.
10 seconds.
Except when he gets
Team
6.
back.
Then he just tries to steal all my kills like a little fucker. But I love the amount of disables he has. I love his stun, I love the hex, and the mana drain too. Although, dude, I would give so much for it to be like the mana drain in Warcraft 3, where you could cast on allies to give them mana. That would be ridiculous. That would just be like super ridiculous. But other than that, it functions exactly the same as it did, where you can mana drain illusions to kill them, to kill the illusions.
10
Also,
seconds
nice,
remaining.
nice anti-mage ban, nice.
Dire team ban.
Dude, banning anti-fun. Alright, but let's see, we have the
Radiant
Slardar
team pick.
as our 3. And then we have the Warlock playing the 5. Warlock has that fat 60% EXP talent. Like, what the hell? What was Ice Frog thinking? I mean, I know like support's like, oh, you know, you need like EXP talents for them to catch up because those carries just get so far away, but 60% is nuts. Alright, and we do see a Bloodseeker. Most likely gonna be our position 1, although Bloodseeker can be played mid, so I'm curious to see what the rest of their line's gonna look like here.
Remaining.
If they're gonna pick a position 4, and if they
5
are going to
seconds
pick
remaining.
a position 2 or a position 1, essentially. Like, what role is this Bloodseeker gonna fill here? And they still have to pick a position 3. Well, I guess nothing's stopping them from not picking it, but strength heroes are the best heroes in the game. So there's no reason why you shouldn't pick one. And I don't know, actually, I bet we're going to see a Timbersaw pick again. Just a hunch. We saw the person play Timber last game, and it is their most played hero.
Radiant team pick.
Ooh, Wyvern. I know the Timber player also plays Wyvern, so that will be what they are going to play. And Wyvern is a fun support with an ultimate that is kill any target you want. It will be
10
quite
seconds
useful
remaining.
here.
Dire team pick.
Nice. Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is going to be hurting against that Arctic Burn. The dealing percentage of max HP from the Wyvern. So we'll see how that ends
10
up going.
seconds remaining.
But I'm still
5 seconds.
I'm thinking they're gonna run Dragon Knight as the mid laner. Bloodseeker is safe lane carry with a Warlock. Sword on the off lane. And I really don't know what they're gonna do for last pick here. They could do, honestly, like, so if it's, I guess depending on what their safe lane is, they could run DK in the
Radiant
off lane.
team ban.
Oh, PL. Oh, rip them. Sorry, I was closing my window. There are people screaming outside. Not in pain, so I don't need to actually go look at what's going on. But, so, I mean, I guess an option they could have is they could run DK offlane.
10 seconds.
Honestly, they could maybe have Slardar roam. But he could also go offlane with the DK. And then he can spam Fire Breath to make sure this PL doesn't get a lot of farm. But then you run the risk of them running a tri-lane. And when you have Wyvern in the tri-lane with the burn dealing percent max HP, and you have two strength laners, or sorry, strength heroes in a lane, meaning those right clicks are going to be hitting really hard. And then you're also going to have slows, and then you're going to have all the disables from the Lion. And then you can even have rotations from Bounty Hunter too. So, oh wait, actually, they haven't picked a mid laner. So who's going to be in the off lane here? Maybe they could run Bounty Hunter in the offlane invisible by himself, so I'm actually a little confused here. Are they going to be picking a mid laner, or are they going to be picking a offlaner? Because they might actually run the Wyvern mid lane in anticipation of the DK being in the mid lane. Which is... that could be a pretty smart pick here. So I'm curious to see if they're going to be picking an offlaner, or if they're going to be picking a mid laner. Or maybe you could just pick somebody like Brew that does both at the same time. Brewmaster with his Drunken Haze, he's just like, I don't give a shit, I'll take whatever lane I want. Carry made it incoming. Boys.
Radiant team pick.
Lena. Okay, so that is the mid lane. So they won't be running... I mean, they could run Wyvern in mid lane, but I don't think it would work that well. Kunkka. Hey, the gimmicks! I fucking love gimmicks. Oh, it's Vince at the helm with these gimmicks. Vince, make me proud. Alright, so there's a lot of actual... So we have... This guy can play... Kunkka can play any lane. DK can play mid lane. Actually, DK can also play any lane. And then Bloodseeker can play safe or mid lane. So I'm pretty interested to see how the lane lineups go, but I feel like it's going to be pretty boring. I feel like they're just going to go Bloodseeker, Warlock safe lane, Slardar off lane, DK mid. I feel like it's just going to be super basic like that. But there's a lot of kind of mix-ups they could do. I guess not really mix-ups, but they could get really creative, and they could say, like, oh, I don't want PL to get farmed, so I'm going to put DK in offlane to spam the Fire Breath. They have those kind of options here, which is good. And oh my god, my cursor is doing that thing again.
Prepare for battle.
I want to die. I literally didn't do this last week. Maybe I think they're pinging the courier because it's also a dragon. No skins? Who has no skins? Who's no skins so we can shame them? Lion.
What an amazing thing.
Oh, who's the no skin man? Just the lion. Who cares? Warlock also does no skins. Skins don't actually make you better. Don't tell everybody that, but skins don't actually make you better at the game. Shh. Oh, he has a taunt though. It's a pretty nice taunt. So I think, even though my cursor is going off the screen, if I stop hitting push to talk, it will scroll with my cursor. Alright, this is livable, I suppose. Alright, items.
Straight to the you don't have the sand.
You don't have the sand. Oh, I swear to God, I thought he was saying you don't have the sack. Oh my God, I guess that's it's an entirely different meaning. But they're gonna get bullied off of their rune. Little did they know, Bounty Hunter's just gonna sneak his way over there, grab the rune, and just re-invisible in plain sight. I don't know if that was BM or just running off the cooldown, but either way, that was beautiful. Report Bounty Hunter. That was beautiful. So, let's take a look at the items here. Standard items for Bounty Hunter. We see Wyvern running in the off lane. Interesting. And then we have Lean in the mid lane, and then we have the Tri lane. I guess that was to be expected, because who else are they going to put in the offlane here? They don't really have any other strong candidates. Wyvern probably going for Soul Ring pretty early here. DK, okay, so they are running DK in the offlane. I guess to try to breathe fire onto the PL, prevent him from being able to get a lot of last hits. But it's going to be very difficult by himself, considering that the line has a fair bit of magic damage. They do... Okay, the lanes are going as I thought. Or they will run Kunkka in the mid lane, so we can get a lot of that farm here. And it's going to be... This is the Wyvern disconnected, and that's not good. We got him, boys. Alright, is the person offline on Steam? Did they lose internet? No, they did not. Did we win? Yeah, so
You're a trusty maid.
actually going for Dragon Bud. First level. Not even Breathe Fire. I think Breathe Fire could be really strong at the start of the game. It has... This 90 damage is not a lot, but the 25% damage reduction is really good, especially when you have 3 people attacking you. It makes that Gene to crit hit. Time to watch Rock stream. Oh yeah, dude. But yeah, it'll make the Gene to crit hit for less, but I guess he values that survivability a lot more. At least 1 point in it early is just something good to have. I guess so. Same thing with the stun. I've seen like DKs. I don't know if this happened last time, but like I think last time I was casting, DK was like level 9, and he didn't have like any points in his stuns, and I was just like upset because I was watching him just walk at people, throwing out lots of autos while in dragon form, and just not actually getting kills because I'm like, hey look, you have a ranged 3.5 second stun that you're not using. You haven't even leveled. I guess 2.5 at level 1 is still very strong. Let's see, I guess this will give me time to look at more items here. And yeah, nothing surprising. Let's see what the Kunkka is up to. What are you up to, Kunkka? You were going for... Not going for a bottle? I mean, maybe I'm just bad. I like to get bottles, Kunkka. How do I tell these guys to stop? I don't know if they can see my message. Internet died. I'm a Saben. I can tell. What's a Saben? God damn it. Dude, I just need to fucking stop looking at chat. How do I turn this off? We can all see what you say in all chat. Yes, I know. Oh, someone is watching my stream. Fuck. You guys are just like memeing. Secretly making fun of me. Maybe that's what that one viewer in chat is. Alright, delete this. Alright, we're going back to music if this is gonna take too long. And I purposely set it up so when my overlay for music, it'll take a second to load. It downscales the resolution. I felt so happy when I got this thing looking. Alright, yeah, we're doing music. Fuck these guys. Reconnected. Are we gonna have an unpause? You kids are too vulgar. This is is this the quest? How to get Rock and Roll 805 banned from Twitch.tv? Typing obscene racism and over-sexualized comments in all chat. Lenny right here. Okay. When I was asking about items, at least we get to see every item this DK is going to build this entire game on his quick buy here. Wow, literally like every item. So he's going for He's going for a magic wand first, and he's going for a soul ring, and then power treads. That's pretty standard stuff. Dude, everybody's putting all their shit on the quick buy. Look at this. I can just see it like 10 minutes in the future of everything they're getting. How nice. So Tranquil is going to be pretty standard for Slardar because he does not have the luxury of the amount of regen that Dragonite has. 6 health regen at level 1. Look at you. Aren't you cool? But what about everyone else? Warlock? No, Warlock doesn't want any items. He's a support. He's like, I don't get enough money to actually buy anything. Why would I put anything on the quick buy? And this dank-ass staring contest between Winter Wyvern and a Bloodseeker who has Blood Rage on. You have range, just shoot the man. The Warlock left. There you go. There you go. See, that's how you do it. Look at that, he's down to half HP. Oh, Warlock's back. Alright, so looks like Slardar left you. You are all by yourself, sir. You're getting hexed, you're getting stunned, you're gonna get crit, you get stunned again. Man, they don't like you.
My gratitude.
How nicely timed is that? Oh. Well, another disconnect again. I guess the Wyvern was saying in Discord, I saw on my other monitor here that it was very laggy. And I guess that was why Wyvern wasn't acting right away when I said it might be optimal too. So, I kind of want to look at the mid lane a little bit more, because I think it should be. I just want to see like how this matchup goes. I've been playing a bit of Kunkka recently, and for a lot of matchups, it's just like you walk up to like the range creep, like they're standing like here. Oh, can I draw? Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't draw during pauses. Shit. You walk up to like the range creep. They're standing like right here. You just hit it with Tidebringer, and like you have, let's see, 70 attack damage, and then when you get power treads, you're like 100, and then so you get like a bonus like 75. So you're just hitting this guy for 175 damage, and that's like a fourth of their HP at this level. But I'm not really sure. I'm not sure about the second level in Torrent. Like I said, I'm not world's best Kunkka player, so I can't give you a lecture on why 2 points in Torrent might not be good. But it just seems not necessary, because I mean, you get 75 more damage, but look at the cooldown for Tidebringer. Like, you get an additional 3 seconds and another bonus 25 damage. So overall, you'll be getting more damage onto the enemy mid laner by leveling Tidebringer than leveling Torrent, because you just walk up and hit the creeps, and you make sure to cleave the enemies. And Torrent is kind of like a hard read spell. I mean, it's kind of fun because Torrent, you don't have to actually be facing a direction. So the enemy sees you cast it, but they're like, oh, I have no idea where it's going to be. It's like a Sunstrike, basically, except not as strong as Sunstrike. And Torrent's not going to be consistent because it's more of a read than anything else. Whereas Tidebringer's guaranteed. You walk up to the creep, you hit it, and then he's like, there you go. So let's see if he... Yeah, this Lena's playing around it. She understands that there's a certain like bubble that you need to give Kunkka. Hi, Lone. Slardar, you're not doing a very good job of ganking here. You even saw the bounty hunter go invisible. And we are continuing with the pauses. Man, this is a fun one. Wonder if I should just like bust out some music and just keep the music playing. Let me... Is there a way to change scenes without... I want to edit the text in the second scene without changing the actual scene itself. Oh, I should also set my Steam to busy so people stop sending me messages. So I disable the notification sounds, but it'll still pop up in chat. So I think setting myself to busy is kind of like do not disturb. Good thing in this game is, yeah, I might as well play some music. Because I've already done my 1K ELO analysis. Something like that. I'm not 1K. Can't be 1K if you don't play ranked. Ah, got him, boys. Because, I mean, I don't know, I can try to keep up this comedy act. But look at me, I can't even speak. I can't even say words. So, that's why I put on music, then I can just walk. Actually, yeah, oh my god, dude. I have fucking cookies in the kitchen. I could just put on music and then walk away from my computer. That sounds like a fucking awesome idea. I'm gonna do that right now. Let me change the text, because it's not next round starting soon. Tactical pause, Kappa. Excellent. I'm gonna go grab a cookie. Alright, well I did get my cookie, so that's all that matters to me. I'm going to try to get back in the game because the Wyvern is reconnected, and as soon as we're back, just let you know, it's not too fond of this Kunkka, trying to get as much damage as you can, but these Slaughters just will come right back in getting the stun, and the Kunkka's not even here to follow up here. He's going to throw out the Torrent, barely getting her on the edge here. He should be, yeah, there you go with the Tidebringer. I honestly feel like, I don't know, more points than the Tidebringer might have been useful, but maybe I'm just scrutinizing small details that aren't that important. So, now we have the Bounty Hunter rotating bottom. As we saw, I guess Slardar is taking more of a roaming role now, leaving the Dragon Knight to himself here. He's going to be walking right in. No stun? Hello? Okay. Just walk up to not stun true combo. And he's going to take a lot of damage for that. Maybe he was anticipating the doppelganger or yeah. I just get the spell names mixed up. Maybe he's anticipating the doppelganger a lot earlier. But who knows? I still feel like he'll deal him a surprise on that one. Oh boy, another airplane coming over my house. I'm gonna stay silent for this one.
With thanks.
Oh man. Actually, I just fucking realized something. They were like messaging, or one guy was like, yeah, Rock, you should leave the CS stats open. Like, I didn't have them open in the past, other than when I made a point of talking about net worth differences, because I felt like it's just visual clutter. I mean, I would make an effort to bring it up and point out, like, after every fight, like, oh, this is that economic difference now. Oh, dude, Bounty Hunter not necessary, just fucking deleted with that Light Strike Array and Laguna Blade.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But yeah, I'd make a point of bringing it up. But then they're messaging in Discord like, yo, like, what's your CS? So I wonder if, like, during the pause, open my stream and just, like, say, like, Lina has 31 CS. This cook is actually getting more CS. That I'm surprised about. I mean, Tidebringer does make it a bit easier and creates a lot of space, but I still think of the way Lina's playing against it so smartly that Lina would be able to do a good job here. And the Bounty Hunter, gonna interrupt that teleport with a Shuriken here and pulling out the Jinda for the nice little crit there, but not going to be able to take him out because the Warlock's going to come in and be able to whisper words into his ears. That's what it is. Shadow word. Old man whispering into ear heals you. I don't understand how that works, but it just does. And alright, Dragon Knight. We're going in on him, popping that dragon form, trying to get himself some space here. But no points in the stun. Not going to be able to disable him, opting for the Refire instead. 3 points in that. Oh, sorry, I was sneezing. I'm actually very surprised he went for 3 points in the Breathe Fire. Because stun is useful to have, and because when you're being mana drained, like he doesn't even have Soul Ring. Like, oh, I guess he has Soul Ring, but it's just not ready to be delivered. But I guess it's 8 minutes and no Soul Ring, and it's gonna probably not get until about 9 or maybe 10, which is like when the laning phase starts to end, around 10 minutes. So I think if he just went to like more points of Dragon Blood for more HP regen, more armor, he could have just played a lot more aggressively. Because really, yeah, you want to like deal damage and stuff, but you want to also have the damage reduction so he has a harder time getting last hits here. So if you look, PL has 44 last hits, which is pretty good. It's more than Erlina, surprising. It's not super surprising because Kunkka can be hard to lane against, but Lena was doing a very good job. Fuck off. Literally. Oh, okay, I saw Lone type in 43.6. I thought someone else went into my stream and typed in the numbers, but that's him reporting his own numbers. So that's why I said fuck off. Misclick. Yeah, actually, why are we paused? I'm like scared to join the Discord server. Because then like everyone's gonna be like yelling like, well, why is it paused? When I'm just trying to figure out the same thing myself. That was a tactical pause. The tactical pause that missed me getting a kill on bottom. That's honestly what it was here. Rupture into what's it called? Trying to upheaval to save yourself.
You're a trusty mate. Straight to the bottom with you.
Or yeah. How many points to upheaval does he have? Only one.
Radiant's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Upheaval
Bounty.
is generally like people regard it as not a very good like spell, because I mean if you just look at it, you're like, this is a slow, I have to channel for 12.5 seconds. It gets stronger, but it's based off a spell of Warcraft 3 called Earthquake, which was also really bad, just like Upheaval sometimes is. I'll have to read the numbers on that one, but it's literally just like you channel it. It would just shoot rocks out of the ground, and like where the rocks landed was completely random, and it could stun like anything. Or no, I'm thinking of Volcano. Volcano was shit because it would shoot rocks out of the ground, and it would just stun. It could stun your own guys too. It would just stun your own hero. If you cast on yourself, you could stun yourself and cancel your own channel. That's how garbage it was. But anyways, here, this line and this Phantomizer. There's nothing they can do about him. They just run away too fast. There's no blink yet on the Slardar, so they can't chase him here. But oh man, this Warlock, he's so sad. He's like, oh shit, there's 3 bottom and I'm all alone. The Bloodseeker actually coming in by himself, getting the Rupture off. Oop, and accidentally clicked out, so Sam was not present there. But barely getting the Wyvern with the Blood Right.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And nice attack damage coming out too. But do they know the lead is here? Or she misses the stun, but she's going to try to go in anyways. How sad. Yeah, this is not going in their way here, even with the Slardar. The Slardar, so I mean, Dragon Knight has the, yeah, ugh, that sucks. Kunkka, can you save the day? Can your 1-pointed X save the day? He's just gonna use her. There we go. Wait, did he not have Doppelganger? What? Why did I use it? Sorry, I was closing my window again. I don't know why I opened my window thinking that people are still not going to be screaming, but they still are screaming. I don't understand. Just like, didn't have. I don't know. He thought he could have. I mean, I'm not gonna say casting Doppelganger was guaranteed to stay alive, but it certainly would have been a nice chance to stay alive there. But this Dragon Knight really just loves taking fights and doesn't care about mana here. Ooh. Yeah, Bloodseeker getting a little too cocky. Using Blood Rage on himself to get farmed. And this Wyvern is punishing super hard with Arctic Burn. That 7% HP, or max HP burn, on top of taking, what is it, 25% more? Yeah, that's nuts. That is so much damage. But while that happens, they're going to use all this space to push up this tower, and Nina's going to try to rotate. And they're going to have the Peel and the Lion coming right back in, getting on this Skunka, getting the Hex, getting the Laguna Blade, just relentless, murdering him as fast as they can. This DK is trying to escape with his life, but that stun is barely going to make him. And the Slardar comes in just a second too late. Just the tip of the Lion stun gets him back. And a second Light Strike Ray is going to get him too. The Warlock with the Warlock Golems coming in, actually cleaning up. I thought he was too late here, but is he going to be able to get more? No. Yeah, chain feed, the Slardar called it. And honestly, I would have to agree with that. The Slardar, DK was already dead. Slardar came in too late there. Got the stun, but it doesn't matter because he paid with his life. And the Warlock came in too. The Warlock also died, but he at least made it out with a kill on the Lina, which is going to give him a nice bit of change. 600 gold. He's going to buy so many awards with that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So, DK, or sorry, not DK, Kunkka. Oh man. That looks familiar. You just got Laguna Bladed a second ago. Yeah, Laguna Bladed again. It feels bad. A little too cocky by himself, trying to push up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think their top laner probably didn't call missing, so he probably didn't expect the Lion to also be there to get the Hex off. Oh, Slardar, no, Slardar. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's definitely worth canceling. That would have been his death there if he didn't. As for now, the DK is just going to use all this space that his team is creating to just kind of conga line through all these towers here. He knows the Phantomiser's here, but I mean, look at Phantomiser, he's really weak. He doesn't have Diffusal yet, so Dragon Knight doesn't really seem to care about his presence. He knows that he can just use Breathe Fire to take them all out, but I guess he's either anticipates the rotation, feel it, or he just wants to go back for items. Let's see, what are your items, my dude? Almost BKB. Pretty solid choice here. And come on. I feel like every time I look over to the bottom lane, it's the same thing happens like every time. Blood Rage. Is that a... Oh my god, that is a Blightstone. Wow, that is... Man, they're just not liking you. As soon as he has that Blood Rage on, we just see the Arctic Burn every single time, just eating all of his HP away. And I mean, that is what you need to do, but you just gotta be more careful when you're playing Bloodseeker. So Sardar actually getting the Invis rune. He's gonna walk bottom with that. It should be pretty free to pick up this this Wyvern, but it seems like his team doesn't really want to go with him here. He does scout the Lina rotating. That Wyvern was getting so much damage on that freaking Bloodseeker, doing what he can to heal up with Shadow Word and with this blood right here. But he does come in, he gets the stun on the Lina, and he also gets the stun on the Bounty Hunter too, but he's not seeing the Bounty Hunter. And they see the Golems coming out, getting the Bounty Hunter. Oh, actually they do see the Bounty Hunter because of the wards. It's getting all that damage from the blood right. Does manage to get the kill, but the Warlock gets killed instantly because the Golem and the damage from the Bloodseeker is just going to be too much, and Arctic Burn is just going to chew him away while he keeps that. I don't think he had blood right there, but Arctic doesn't matter because Arctic Burn just has too much damage. What is that? 9%. Yeah, look at that. Just leveling the shit out of Arctic Burn. What a good spell. And then DK, my dude. You gotta be careful. I know you got that armor. I know that Lina has the attack speed. I know you can reduce her damage, but it doesn't matter because she has all that magic damage, and she's gonna use it all against you, trying to kill you. And if you don't get out right now, she's gonna Laguna Blade you. She has 5 seconds. Oh my god, this is... Yeah, it's gonna get Laguna Bladed. Oh, actually, it's not even necessary. And Kunkka, ooh, you're in quite the pickle here. Oh my god, I was anticipating that massive cleave, just while in his dying breath, getting that cleave. With him in 100 damage, plus, what is that, 100, that'd be 270, and he had 240 HP. He would actually killed that PL. That was so close. Oh my god. That's insane. That was, oh man, that's one of those feels bad moments. Just you almost get the kill here. So the DK while he responds is going to be rotating back to the top, getting all of his mana instantly taken away from him, getting Hex down, and they're just going to dive straight into him because they have that Diffusal Blade ready, and it's going to slow him down. There's nothing he can do about it. All that armor is not going to stop the barrage of illusions coming right at him. Oh my gosh, there we go. And finally, here comes Kunkka, getting that Tidebringer cleave, but not quite take him out. And while this happens, a fight also happens towards the bottom shrine, and they do manage to kill both the Lina and the Bounty Hunter. Couldn't quite catch that one because there's 2 fights going on at the same time here. But oh my god, they want this Wyvern too. This freaking Bloodseeker is like, you've been giving me such a hard time. I gotta take you out now. Let's do net worth. Alright, so Phantom Lancer has had, I don't want to say free lane because the DK did put up an excellent fight, but it was a very difficult lane for the DK as we look at the network graph. And I guess recently Phantom Lancer's been able to find himself some nice kills without dying too, so his net worth is starting to get up there, and him being the MVP of net worth means if they make a little mistake here, they're going to pay for it by this Phantom Lancer dropping a lot of cash here. And if we see, they're actually not doing them, the rating team's not doing bad themselves. Well, I say that and he gets Laguna Blade and killed, but if we look here, they have all the outer towers taken. So this DK is doing a good job at keeping things pushed in, and they've only lost 2 towers themselves. So they can play a strong push game, and even though they're down almost 10 kills, they're still behind only 2k in net worth, which is, I mean, it can be It seemed like a pretty significant lead, 20 minutes in the game, but it's certainly not like lost. Because, like I said, the Phantom Lancer, if Phantom Lancer dies, he's dropping a fat paycheck to whoever kills him. Someone's just gonna take his corpse and cash that corpse at the bank for like a 1k fucking check. It's gonna be really nice here. Kunkka's actually thinking about it. He throws down the torrent here, trying to get the oh man. Throws down the torrent, getting all those illusions away. Gets the Tidebringer cleave, but gets hit by all that illusion diffusal blade, removing any mana before he can even think about throwing his boat. And now that Phantom Lancer's solo, we have Race Card Bloodseeker coming online. And he doesn't have vision of the Bounty Hunter, otherwise he'd be running straight at him. Especially with that Rupture and Radiance. Strong shit. Bloodseeker is going to be very important here for their team, dealing with the PL, with Bloodright, and his Radiance Burn. But as strong as he is, leaving the DK to die, does get the silence on the Lena, but she does use herself. Warlock, he's trying his best to help out, but that stun and the damage on the Warlock Golem was not enough to be able to kill the Lena here, and the Warlock Golem's not going to be able to fast enough chase this line, especially with the Arctic Burn. Arctic Burn and Mask of Madness? What? Okay, I was not expecting that. I know the Wyvern likes to play carry Wyvern, as I've been informed by that player, but I didn't know the meme would be experienced like this firsthand. Alright, let's see if I want to see if they'll be able to hold their tower here. We get the Bloodseeker coming back here, creating a lot of space with the Bloodright, and not really much contention from the enemy team. Phantom Lancer is really just more set on using his illusions to farm than anything else. And as we can see, it's working out for him because he's just getting so far away, and he still has not died. He's gotten 3 kills since I pointed out that he's just going to town. And like, it's gonna become tough, because what once was a 2k net worth lead is now a 6k net worth lead. So by them playing really passively, not pushing out towers, them trying to regain their map control essentially, because when you have all the towers dead, your map control shrinks, and then they just trying to put wards up, trying to have their supports kind of play more safe, just so this PL can get a lot of farm. And it's really showing, because the amount of damage he's putting out is not really met by their team. They can't really match the same amount of damage that he does, and to be able to continue to pick up a lot of these easy kills on straggler players.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And speaking of straggler players, I think the DK was getting a little greedy there, thinking about trying to maybe taking that top tower, but ooh, this is going to look really rough for him, getting fingered, getting sucked, getting everything, trying to TP, but barely getting hit by the Light Strike array. Man, that's unfortunate. Their team just doesn't have the mobility to run away. They always get caught. They have the slow from the Diffusal Blade. They have the slow from the Mana Drain. They're just able to chase them as they run away. Just a very fast team too, because Lena also gets those massive movement speed. And we have that upheaval, but that's not going to stop them from coming in whatsoever. And just like that, like I said, Bloodseeker coming in kind of by himself, getting slowed. The Arctic Burn as well, that's another slow for them. No spell is really necessary, just walk in. So Army of Illusions, just kill him. No mana, can't do anything. Can't really help, and that's actually a pretty fast GG call. A lot faster than I anticipated, but I guess just very slowly the control kind of got out of their way, and I am going to ask if... Oh, I guess they've already started a game. If they're doing another one or not. How do I leave? How do I leave this group? Am I not in this group? Okay. But I believe... yeah, I see them all in the same channel together. I don't know if that was it. Let me send them a message. Yep, that is the end. So I guess with that, I will stop my stream. That went a bit faster than the other week, but I feel like I didn't do as good of a job casting this week. I don't know if it was me not missing a lot of action with the camera, but I would certainly like to hear feedback, so let me know. Alright, see you guys later.